Are you planning to stay this time? And if you stay, let me stay.
Welcome to the Gridiron Boys Podcast. I am your host, Evan Lopez.
And I'm your host, Aaryn Ross.
Hey, let's get this going. Listen.
Let's get it rolling.
Football's been going a little crazy. We're already in week 6 of the college football season. I think that's ridiculous to say. We need to slow it down.
We're flying. Yeah, we flying.
And I want to remind y'all, every weekend, don't take this shit for granted, all right? Because this is going to end really soon. And we're all going to miss it. So just make sure you watch every game. Drink a beer every touchdown. Yeah,
don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah,
don't do that. Don't do that.
But
You're
today,
be passed
we're
out
going to
by
be talking
halftime of the 3 o'clock slate.
That sounds like a perfect Saturday.
No, you want to watch the nightcap.
You want to watch it. Yeah, I know. You want to watch it all. But we're going to be talking about our Week 6 predictions, college football, and recapping our Week 5 predictions. Also, we'll be going to the NFL, going over the Week 5 slate and our recap of Week 4. All in one episode, all jam-packed. Subscribe if you haven't. Let's get it rolling, man. Aaryn, here's the mic. Take it. It's your time to shine.
All right. So, Week 5, like I told you before we got on, did not treat you well. Didn't treat you terribly, but it didn't treat you well. All right, so let's get into it. First, we had TCU at Arizona. I don't know what the hell happened to Josh Hoover that game. He did not play the best game. They ended up losing 24-27. We both got that wrong. Right? Then going in, we had Ohio State and Washington. And I told you, hey, look out for Washington, man. They're good. And I will say, they did good. That 6 points that they put up, I mean, don't look like much, but they were driving.
You know what, though, before we move on, sorry, I wanted to cut you off here. I just thought about it. TCU, this was a win you really needed right here to put the foothold in the Big 12.
Yeah, prove it.
Exactly.
Moment.
And that offensive line can't fucking block. Worth the shit. You can't run the ball, dude. You got to be able to run the ball. Your top rusher had 30 yards. TCU. This is a pivotal game, and I just think it was pathetic from the offensive line in the running game. I would say let's focus on that next week, though. You go. I just wanted to say it kind of made me mad. It's like, this is your chance.
But it's also the Big 12, man. They all cannibalize themselves. Who knows?
Hoover didn't play the best either.
But going back to the Ohio State, I mean, you can clearly see that they are the best defense. They're probably the best team in the nation. I wouldn't be surprised if they went back-to-back in the Natty. But Washington is a good team, and they put up a fight, contrary to the score 24-6. They actually did put up a fight. It was actually going back and forth for most of the game. Possibly game of the night. Georgia or Alabama at Georgia. I don't know if you watched that. That was an absolute barn burner right there. Kirby Smart, what the fuck you doing? Kick the fucking field goal. Just kick the fucking field goal. Tie game right there. Tie game OT in between the hedges, dude. I got Georgia every time. But you didn't. You went for the throat, and you lost. So Alabama wins 24-21. You did get that wrong, by the way.
Yeah, I did. I thought Kirby Smart would break that streak.
Yeah. And keep the streak. Because that went the longest. Yeah. That went the longest win streak, home win streak in the nation.
33 or something.
34.
34. Yeah, that's tough, man. That's also another spot where you could put a foothold, dude. The SEC. That's a huge win, but don't count the Bulldogs out. I thought it was a hell of a game still.
Man. At first we thought it was Saban, man. That dude's just. He sees that A on that helmet, bro. He's.
To be fair, I'd be like that too. Feel me?
No, not with.
Those teams were crazy, bro.
Not with the bore. All right, on to the next one. We had 21 USC at 23 Illinois. I predicted a bounce back game, and a bounce back game we got. Right? Because Illinois ends up winning 34-32. I did not catch much of this game. I was at a kickball tournament when this game was going on.
I caught it.
Oh, you caught it?
I caught this
Yeah.
game. Yes, man. Illinois, dude, it definitely could have been a lot worse than it was. You had 2 fumbles in the goal line. USC's defense showed up when it like kind of needed, but it also didn't. It's really weird. It showed up on those pivotal moments. But other than that, the defense kind of struggled. The Illinois' offensive line and D line got after the USC. They looked like the more dominant team. They were pissed off from last week. They were fucking USC up in the trenches. But from USC side, man, I want to talk about Mekhi Lemon. That is one of the Heisman favorites. That dude is a dog. You throw the ball up there, he's going to get it. He had 151 yards, 2 touchdowns. He had a little bit of a moss in the end zone over there to take the lead.
A little lemon pepper.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, that dude was tough. All I'm saying is Illinois could have won a little more than they did if the fumbles and the goal line didn't happen. But that's USC there. And also, I think USC scored on both of those right after. So that's good for
Let me
USC.
say this, Luke Altmaier, that is Mr. Clutch. That is Mr. Clutch, dude.
And I knew it,
Love
though,
it.
when they scored, when USC scored with 155 remaining, I was like, it's over.
You're like,
dude.
too much time. It's too much time.
Too much damn time. I'm not even mad, though. You take it, you threw it to Lemon, he caught it. Like, okay.
Go down.
This is where
Go
your
down.
defense-
Run the clock. Run the clock.
I don't know, but they threw right in the end zone. Like,
Oh,
right,
okay,
it was
okay.
Just there.
Like I said,
I
didn't
get it.
catch the game.
Yeah, you got to rely on your defense there, and they stopped them to a field goal, I guess. And you didn't win a field goal, and you lost. But it was a good game overall.
All right.
Illinois trenches showed out.
Next game. Oh, by the way, you got that wrong. You picked USC. I had Illinois.
I did pick USC.
This one, you got right. I got wrong. We had number 4 LSU at number 13 Ole Miss. And I just got to say, LSU look bad. They just look bad. They don't look like a top 4 team. They don't look like a top 10 team right now. Garrett Nussmeier doesn't look like a top 10 quarterback right now. I don't know what's going on there. I'm hearing that he might be injured, that he's playing through some injuries. I don't have the connects, but I like to make it sound like I do.
Yeah, insider report here.
I hear a guy who has the connects, and he's saying that he's playing with an injury that he sustained during training camp. So, but Ole Miss, man, they're starting to look like they might. I mean, they did this last year too. They're probably going to drop some bullshit ass game that's going to kick them out of the playoffs, but they're looking like a force.
But I got a question for you. Why haven't you jumped on the train yet, dude? That's been like, I think 2 straight weeks where you have doubted on Ole Miss.
That's because I'm high on LSU. I had LSU going pretty far, if I'm not mistaken. I had them like 2nd or 3rd. So
Was it Weeks throwing up also for LSU? That was gross,
What?
bro. Wasn't it Weeks throwing up the linebacker?
yeah, he also got
that was
hurt.
disgusting.
That's the one number 40. That's the one dating Lane Kiffin's daughter, dude. Isn't that
That was on
crazy?
the whole storyline, yeah. Like right
That's
after the
funny.
game, he was looking for him. That is hilarious.
The motherfucker said, Lane said, bet the over. Bet the over. Didn't even hit it. Oh, well. The other contention for game of the night, though, number 6 Oregon at number 3 Penn State. And for the most part, Penn State did what Penn State does, and that's crumble to teams that they're equal. I will say they did have a little fight in them, to claw it back into overtime. I don't want to call it a bad interception. I saw what Drew saw. I think he just threw too much of a dart. He needed to have a little touch on it. You know what I mean? And I think that would have just fit right where he needed it to. But my question is, why the fuck are you throwing the ball first play of overtime? You have Katron Allen and fuck, I'm blanking on his name right now. The other running back, they're both absolute Singleton. I believe it's Singleton.
Yeah, you got Nicholas.
Yeah. They're absolute animals. They both rushed for over 1,000 yards last year. They were dominating the game. Why not just hand it off? Why not just hand it off? But, James Franklin ain't gonna, beat that narrative that he can't beat top 10 teams. So, other than that, good job, Oregon. Penn State, we're probably still going to see them in a playoff. They do have to beat either Ohio State or Indiana to get there, I believe. But I think we'll see them
weeks. Back-to-back
there.
weeks.
Personally, I'm going to say just focus on Indiana. Just focus on Indiana. Let whatever happens at Ohio State happen. You know what I mean? I don't think you're winning that one. But you know, good job, Oregon. You got that wrong. You had Penn State. I did have Oregon there.
You know, I think at some point, man, I gotta stop, man, because it's just like kind of like the Buffalo Bills and Ravens in the NFL. You're just like, all right, now this one they've got to, like, they have to, like,
Well,
it's
eventually,
due. Right? Yeah. If I keep doing it, I might get it right. I think it's not even
hey,
like
a blind
definite
squirrel
anymore.
or a broken clock's right twice a day. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think another one was a blind squirrel can find a nut twice a day as well.
Well, no,
That's
not
what-
twice a
I
day,
think that's
but
what you
even a
was
blind squirrel could find a nut is what it is. But
Even you can find a
twice
nut, brother.
twice a day would be pretty tough.
That is true, but it can happen.
It could find 6. We don't fucking know.
All right, let's get in the gambling zone. How many nuts is a blind squirrel going to find today? Over, under 2.5.
Taking the under. I'm
I'll
taking
take
the under. All right, in a game that absolutely surprised no one, Auburn at number 9, Texas A&M. And also, when I'm saying these rankings, that is the rankings that they were when they played. So don't come at me. You know. Let me tell you, the scoreboard does not show how dominant Texas A&M was. Like, they absolutely shat on Auburn. And once again, Jackson Arnold gets sacked, like, what was it, 8 times? Some crazy shit like that. Brother needs to stop holding on to the ball. You'd think after 18 sacks, he'd learn to just throw it away. Guess not. I don't know, but Auburn's cooked. They went out and got all them dogs just to fucking piss on their own leg. A&M looking really getting scary.
That defense is crazy. And do you know who the leading rusher for that Auburn team is? Was Jackson Arnold. You know how many yards he had?
Negatives. It had to be negative. Oh, okay.
Leading rusher had 11 yards. They're lucky that it was a 10-16 game. You feel me?
Saying some bad turnovers late, like in the red zone, for Texas A&M. That should have been a blowout. If you look at the box score, should have been a blowout.
Just kidding. I missed. It's actually Jeremiah Cobb, 6 attempts for 28 yards. So not much better. You know, 28 yards your leading rusher. That's ridiculous.
39 yards total. Maybe not total, but between your two, 39 yards.
52 yards total from your other running backs. Or your
That's
actually
just
one
so god
receiver.
awful.
And then your second streamer. Yeah. 52 yards.
That's crazy.
I think Auburn should be blessed with how this like the end of the score looked, you know?
Yeah, they should be happy.
You're like, oh, it was a pretty good close game. Yeah. And
all right, moving on.
All I'm going to say is Jackson Arnold, you get hit like that multiple times, you're going to get injured. Dude.
He's done.
This is going to happen.
That might be Auburn's saving grace is him getting hurt at this point. Or benching him. I don't want him to get hurt.
Yeah, don't do that.
He's not an A&M or an OU. I don't want him to get hurt. I'm just kidding. I don't want anybody to get hurt. Yeah, I don't want anybody to get hurt. Anyway, moving on. Number 22, Notre Dame at Arkansas. I was seeing green grass that I have never seen before. I mean, I swear I saw Jeremiah Love catch the ball, stand there, look around real quick, like, all right, and then just walk into the end zone. Absolute pitiful performance from Arkansas, 56-13. I don't know if I said the score. If I did, there it is again.
Yeah.
56-13 loss. Sam Pittman gets canned. And Bobby Petrino back at the helm.
What do you think? You liking it?
Do you know about his little scandal?
No, I did not. I do not.
Oh, so he was Arkansas's old head coach back when they were like a top 5, top 10 team consistently. Got into a motorcycle accident, right? Shows up.
Okay.
There's the meme of him in the fucking neck brace and the sugar bowl hat, and he's all scratched up on his face.
Yeah. I have
Yeah,
seen
you
that,
seen it? Yeah, okay. So he got fired because it turns out who was on that motorcycle with him was a former Arkansas volleyball girl. I can't remember her name, that he had hired into the staffing of Arkansas and was just banging her, dude. And so he got fired for that scandal. He's back. I don't think she is, but he is. And honestly, should he be back? No, probably not. That was a pretty big scandal. It was one of the most iconic moments in college football. So I don't think he should be back, but is it good for Arkansas? Could be. I mean, they could.
I don't think it would be much worse after that loss.
Yeah, no.
Not much worse could happen.
Poor Taylor Green. Isn't he a senior? Wasted all of his talent at Arkansas. He's a junior or senior, man. Wasted all that fucking talent. Gone.
He's a senior. And
Gone.
you know what? Speaking of this game, Notre Dame. There you go. There you go. Use Jeremiah Love like that. I wish you did that against Miami. I really would. But that's what I want to see. Like, he had like 5 receptions, I think. And also had like 14 attempts running the ball. Yeah,
he also had like 3 miles of green grass without a single person in red.
Well, let me look at that game tracker real quick. I want to see the halftime score. 42-13. That's when I I turned the game off when it was 35-13. No lie. I went to a different box.
Yeah.
But yeah, that game was over before it even started. That's kind of like Oklahoma State and Oregon earlier this year. Holy shit.
Yeah, bro. Not as bad, but yeah, I feel you. All right, moving on. Cincinnati at Kansas. We both thought Kansas was going to go in there, handle their business. Turns out you might not need to start worrying about Cincinnati, my friend. They're looking pretty saucy, dude. 37-34. Their only loss is to Nebraska. I know it was at Arrowhead Stadium, but we're going to go ahead and call that a home game since, Patrick Mahomes 2.0 is over there. Cincinnati's looking pretty fucking good, dude. They're looking pretty good. Your thoughts?
Man, I actually did not catch this game, so I can't give too much insights, but speaking on past games that I've watched, past experiences, Sorsby is a dog, dude. That is a dude. I have fun watching it, and I've always talked about like Cincinnati kind of being a scrappy team. If you let them have a little inch, they're going to take it, man. And it looks like they took it. I can't tell you much. Looking at the stat line, looks like Jaden Daniels went off by the stat line. He had 445 yards and 4 touchdowns. Yeah, that sounded kind of gay. Sorry, yeah, I guess. My bad. Sorry, y'all. But what I meant to say was I thought by the box score, Jaden Daniels had a hell of a game. But I can't give you much insights. I didn't watch the game.
All right,
what you think?
all right. Fair enough. I mean,
did you watch it?
Much of the game either. But
fair enough.
That's okay. That's okay. But I'm just saying, looking at it, you might need to start worrying about Cincinnati up in the Big 12, man. So they can make some ruckus. But a game where I was hoping I was wrong and the upset happened. 15 Tennessee at Mississippi State. Almost got it done. 41-34 in overtime. Mississippi State is going to be a problem in the SEC. I don't think they make the playoffs, but they are going to break some hearts. They are a fucking good team. And I'm nervous to play them. I can't believe I'm saying that. I'm nervous for Mississippi State. I am nervous for Mississippi State.
Also, I think Arizona State's also rooting for these guys. It makes that loss look 10 times better with Mississippi State pulling games like this. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully,
Yeah.
Arizona State's hoping for upsets. Like A&M, Texas, Georgia, Missouri. Just know. Arizona
fair
State's
enough.
hoping.
Well, they're going to have to keep hoping, though. Because I think Tech's running it. But so that is the end of week 5. That puts you went 5-5 for this week. I went 7-3 for this week.
Yeah.
I went 7-3 for this week. That puts my grand total at 45-18. Your grand total of 40-23.
Gotcha.
Now you want me to skip over to week 6?
No, I want to talk about another game before we leave.
Well, are we going to continue? Are we going to continue college, or are you going to recap week 4?
Nah, we're going to go to college. We're going to stay college. Did you catch that Georgia Tech game in Wake Forest? Almost an upset. Wake Forest was ready to rush the field and went into overtime. Georgia Tech, man.
No, I was on my way home, so I was kind of watching it. I had this big of a screen that was playing, 4 games on my speedometer, so not really much I could see. But I did have that game on. I think I was listening to it though.
Yeah.
You know what? I want to talk about a game.
It's also a hell of a game.
It didn't make the list.
What's up?
Virginia and Florida State, dude. Talk about one of the greatest field stormings of all time. Has anybody checked on Squirrel White, dude? Has anybody checked on him? Is he okay? Have you seen that video? Dude. So Virginia Tech they don't have a wall. I mean, they do on the sides, but there's a spot where the last
Yeah,
the
hill.
I
did see it.
Yeah, and Squirrel White just like sits up after he got the ball is just like took him from him. He just sits up in a sea of Virginia. Just comes, bro.
I did see that.
Hell of a game from them. Chandler Morris, North Texas. I'm not gonna call him a legend, but he's a legend in my heart.
Dude, we talked about Virginia being
sneaky good.
Some sneaky good players, yeah, for sure. I did not think this would be the week where they show it, but
they had some guys, man. They have some guys. I feel like we might need to start talking about Virginia. What to see? I'm gonna give him. I'm the what?
You're the creator of the list, dude. You can honestly dictate who we talk about. You feel me? Like, college football is in the hands of, or at least at this show, the hands of Aaryn's, list, the top 10 list games. So,
okay, you're right.
If you want to talk about a team, we could throw it in there.
You're right. You know what? We're going to start week 6 off then. Starting with week 6, as I have written down right here, number 24, Virginia at Louisville.
God damn, bro.
Yeah, bro.
College football is just shit. Man, these games like this, dude. Ooh. I'm going to go Louisville.
Yeah, I'm going to have to do the same. I love the Virginia story. It's just at Louisville, and Louisville's looking really good this year. I don't see Virginia really coming out of this one.
Here we go. Also, if you're a betting man, also follow my picks. I had a rough week last week. Time to bounce back. I was at least 500. We had 1 week, I think me and you went aren't we 3-7 or something? I swear there was a week we did that. Maybe 3-5, maybe. That might be it.
Week four, we both went 7-3.
Flipped it around. I swear there was 1 week where we kind of just, to put in, in words, shit the bed. I think it was 3-5, maybe.
I think what we're looking, it was week 3. Hold on, let me see how many we got right. 1. It was week 3. 1, 2, 3. You had 1, 2, 3. We only got 3 right in week 3. But that was only from 8. We went 3-5. Yeah, we went 3-5, so that's not absolutely god awful.
Nah, but
It's
it
not
was the
good.
best
It's not
performance.
good.
Yeah. We're below 500, so there's an issue there.
Okay. Moving on, we got Michigan State at Nebraska.
You know, man, I've been high on Nebraska, but I still think I'm still gonna take them. So still disappointed in Nebraska though.
Just not confident in it.
Yeah.
I feel that because I did the same thing. I was like, I'm gonna go Nebraska, but fuck, I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
But I like Aiden Childs though. I will tell you
I
that.
do.
I'm a fan of
I'm
him.
telling you, I like him, man. I wish he was on a better team. He'll make it work. He'll make it work. Then we got Kansas at UCF.
UCF, dude.
Riding the hot
I'm
hand.
not. I was saying I didn't make my prediction. I was saying UCF have been playing pretty darn good, but they did lose to Kansas State, so I'm going Kansas. I meant like they're not as bad.
Yeah. Okay, I got you. You were saying like UCF, man. I got you.
But they did lose to Kansas State in kind of a not the best fashion, but they're still, solid team.
Yeah, they're a hot hand, man. They're a hot hand right now. They're letting their shooters shoot. I'm with you. I'm going Kansas. I think this is the end of that. I think this is their heat check, and they're going to lose it. Kansas is going to have a bounce back game. After losing to Cincinnati, that probably pissed them off a little bit. So I see UCF falling victim to that. Not much to talk about there. I mean, it is what it is. We got Washington at Maryland.
Washington at Maryland.
Yeah, Maryland's doing pretty good this year, man.
Yeah. Undefeated Maryland, Washington. I honestly still, man, that Washington team, man, I'm going to go Washington, dude. You play a tough Ohio State team, and then next week you're playing Maryland. I think that's going to, you've already seen the best defense in college football. I think it's going to put some perspective in their eyes, and they can definitely game plan against Maryland. Washington's a fun team to watch, guys.
Yeah, they are. I'm also going to go Washington. I think Maryland is a really good team, but I just think Washington's a better team. I think Washington deserves to be a top 25 team. They put up a fight against the number one team in the nation. They were just too low ranked when they lost. I mean, it is what it is. They'll be back. They'll be back in the top 25. I ain't worried about it. So I am going Washington. We have number 14, Iowa State at Cincinnati. And I think this is a tough one for me.
Yeah, this is definitely the Cincinnati game.
This
where they can put their foot down and show.
Yeah, but this is also a trap week for them, man.
Cincinnati?
Yeah.
Okay, if I go off all of the history that I have been seeing over these picks, that I'm choosing the team to show out. This is the game they can show out what they're really about. They tend to lose. So I'm going to go Iowa State here and just follow all the, history repeats itself is what people say, and it's true. So I'm going to go Iowa State here. Only because every time I pick a team.
You want Tech to...
No, I'm just saying every time I pick a team that's like, oh, this is the chance right here to show them what they're about, they drop it. Nebraska was one. Last week, who do we have? I just forgot. No, I'm blanking. But skip that. It's all right. I don't remember what team it was. TCU was also the game. Yeah, so it's been like that. This time I'm going to shy away from it. I'm going to go Iowa State. Yeah, USC too. See, who's Aaryn going with, though? That's a big question here.
Dude, I'm so torn right now. Because like I said, this is such a dicey game that I feel like Iowa State's going to go in. Fuck it. We're going Iowa State. I'm going to trust the process. I got Iowa State going to the Big 12 championship and playing Tech, so I need them to win. You know what I mean?
As much as I like Scoresby, it's Rocco back over there, dude. Come on.
That's a dog,
Big fan
dude.
of Rocco.
That's
Yeah,
a fucking
come on.
dog. That's my dude.
That's your
That is
dude,
my
huh?
dude. That's gonna be a tough game though. I'm gonna probably try and watch that game. We will have number 9 Texas at Florida. And boy, is it nut up or shut up time for Arch Manning. And I say, nuts up, baby. Let's go Texas. Hook 'em.
So this is the first time, or no, it's the second time appearance for Texas to finally be in the top 10 games. I'm excited to see them. We haven't seen them since week 1. So I'm excited they're back in the fold. You know, it's fun talking about Texas with you.
Oh, top 10. I thought you were saying Florida was top 10.
Your list. No, your list.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
I'm looking at it. So preseason, I thought this was a trap game for Texas because next week you're looking at Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
But Florida just hasn't looked.
Yeah, they look terrible, dude.
Yeah, they haven't looked that good. You want to fire your coach?
No,
it costs like
I'm
20.
happy with mine.
No, I meant like Florida. Isn't it like 20 million buyout or something? It's ridiculous.
I'd fucking send it anyway. You got the fucking money.
You would. Yeah, but I'm gonna go Texas.
It ain't like there's a fucking salary cap like in the NFL. It ain't gonna hurt you, just fucking send it. Quit being greedy.
Fair enough. What do you think though? You think the game's gonna be close? Think it's a blowout?
Yes, just because I think the first half Arch is gonna be seeing ghosts like he has been, and then I think he'll lock in and we'll pull away. I think we got like a 14 to 17 point victory.
Damn.
So
Aaryn is saying going Florida plus 6.5. If you're a betting fan.
We're going to pull away and win by 14 to 17. We're going to win by 14. We're going to win by 14 or 17.
Or 7. Sorry, I thought you said the game was going to be 14-17. I was like, damn.
No.
Yeah, if you're a betting fan, scratch that. You're going Texas minus 6.5. Yeah.
I was like, that don't make sense.
Maybe I keep both because what if Florida does cover? And then we're like geniuses. You feel me?
Just release it. Nobody's gonna know. Release it right after the game. Like right after the game.
Yeah, have the sound clip ready. Oh yeah.
Just sit there with the post. Just sit there with your finger on the post button, and then once you see 1 second, you just boop, send that bitch.
Perfect.
Who you got? I was about to move on.
Texas, Florida.
Yeah,
I picked Texas.
Okay.
I think y'all handily beat them.
Yeah, and now I don't want to say I'm not worried about them because it's still fucking Oklahoma, but I don't think John Mateer is going to be there.
Yeah, that sucks ass because we were building into a hell of a game.
Were we, or was it looking like a one-sided ass beating? Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, that's what the. I am happy he's out.
Fair enough.
All right, now we kind of get into some. We got 1 sneaky good game, and then 2 I think are going to be really good games. Oh, whoops.
What happened?
Never mind. All right, I just forgot about a game. So we got number 11, Texas Tech. Look at y'all right outside the top 10. God, that's got to feel good. At Houston. Who you got?
I'm going to go.
Excuse me.
I'm going to go Texas Tech. Houston, or Oregon State took Houston to overtime last week. Houston won by a game-winning field goal. We obliterated Oregon State. I feel like Utah's a better team than Houston. But I'm also a little. I like Wegman though. I'm a big fan of him. Transferring from A&M, but I think it's another road game. I think Tech's ready. It's time, but we are gonna listen. I'm a Tech fan, but there is going to be a game we drop. All right, it's gonna happen. We're Tech fans. We're used to it. A&M fans, I know you're damn well used to it as well. Well, actually, no. Tech fans, we're not used to it because we've never been in this spot. All right.
I love it. Unnecessary shot taken there.
Sorry, guys. I'm gonna preface this as Tech fans. We're actually not used to it because we've never been in this position, but it's bound to happen. All right.
Yeah. Hey, just remember, Arizona State made the quarterfinals last year. Just remember that they didn't win out.
You're right. We beat them too, actually, last year.
Boom. See, there you go.
We beat both Big 12 championship teams and still missed. That's some Big 12 football for you, ain't it?
Yeah, but you also lost to fucking Colorado.
You lose and Baylor by like 20 points at home, for sure.
And I almost got into a fight at that game a few times.
Yeah, you did. You did. Who you got though, brother?
I got Texas Tech, dude. I mean, in my Big 12 prediction, call me crazy. I had them going undefeated. Was I confident in it? No. Am I confident in it now? Kinda.
Hey, that D line, dude.
Y'all are looking amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know which game to go next because I think they're both going to end up being pretty good games. I'm going to do this one, and then I'll do that. Okay.
I'm ready.
I got number 16, Vanderbilt at Alabama. Can Vandy beat them for a second time in program history, or is Alabama going to finally feed them a loss?
Diego Pavia, I know you don't know me, but I know you. And we were going on this podcast, and I think I chose the other team twice, and I lost. Give me fucking Vandy. Give me Vandy. It's time. Go again. Boom. Back to back. Undefeated. I'm going Vandy here. I don't give a fuck what Alabama did last game, all right?
All right. Well, in the name of the SEC, I need someone to take Vandy out. So I'm going to take Alabama here. It's not that I am doubting Diego Pavia. That is my man. That is my dude. What I tell you, death taxes, Diego Pavia. That's three things you're guaranteed. So I love Vandy in this game. I do not think they could pull it out 2 times in a row. I'm pretty sure DeBoer is going to be ready. I'm pretty sure Nick Saban has already given them an earful from last year, and is going to be on the sideline this year. Not happening again. So give me Alabama.
It can happen, though. Patriot fans know things can happen twice. I was just trying to get it out there for sports fans.
Why?
Well, I'm just trying to let them know.
Why?
What? I felt like that was a necessary shot.
Piece of shit. Piece of shit. Yeah. You know what else could happen multiple times? Losing to the Patriots in the AFC Championship. Fuck you. Fuck you. Next up, we got Mississippi State at number 6, Texas A&M. I think this is going to be a great game.
It's getting kind of weird to see A&M keep rolling like this, right?
I agree.
There's got to be one loss somewhere. A couple losses, actually. Dude.
4 losses, actually.
Yeah. Dude, I don't do that. I'm a big fan of the A&M defense. It's what I really love about A&M. Mississippi. I'm going to go A&M, dude. I can't see myself going against them right now.
This is not the hater in me, because trust me, there's plenty. Go. There's fucking plenty. But I'm going to take Mississippi State for exactly what you said. They're bound to drop one. And the way Mississippi State is playing is fucking scary. And I do think Texas A&M is due one. And honestly, if they drop this one, it's going to make their playoff chances slim to none, because they're about to go through a fucking gauntlet. They got, Mississippi State. They got Georgia. They got, Ole Miss, I think. They have...
Oh, you meant like Texas A&M?
Yeah, their schedule. They're
Yeah,
about to go
it's
through a fucking gauntlet, dude.
yeah, Florida, Arkansas, LSU, Missouri, South Carolina, Samford, and Texas.
Okay, yeah, not as big as a gauntlet as I thought. And no team I
Hey,
ever said, not a team on there that I said.
hey, that's why I'm here. That's why I keep up. So we're not experts. We're not bound to know every schedule.
Especially y'all bitch asses. Just kidding.
No.
I love y'all. Not really. I don't love y'all. But I'm
Mississippi
sorry.
State's the one that plays Ole Miss in Georgia. You had it
Okay.
flipped. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah,
I got
that's
you,
a gauntlet. A&M, Florida, Texas, Arkansas, Georgia, Missouri, Ole Miss.
That's fucked, bro.
God.
That's so
No, that.
fucked.
Yeah, you switched. You switched. They're both maroon and white, so I definitely get it. Oh, Battle
More
of the
cowbell.
Maroons.
More cowbell. More cowbell. That's what I'm going with. And then probably the game of the night.
Well, here we
I
go.
want to say probably. Who the fuck knows? This college football. This could be an absolute one-sided ass beating. I got number 3 Miami at number 18 Florida State.
Miami.
Oh, that easy, huh?
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
That easy.
I'm not saying blowout, but I think Miami got it, man.
You know what? Oh, whoops. Well, no, I wrote my letter down, so I must have subconsciously thought Miami when I meant to write your letter because I was about to go Florida State, but I already put the A on Miami, so fuck it. We're rolling Miami, baby. Let's go.
Dude, I just think this. Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good game, dude.
I think
That
so
is gonna be
too.
the battle. That's gonna be the battle of Florida right there. Battle for Florida right there. So
Yeah. And the team with that name, Florida, is just not. Just imagine if they were good too.
would have been a hell of a year.
Yep, and South
All
Florida.
the four good Florida teams, dude. Miami, Florida State, Florida, and University of South Florida.
I'm saying it's Texas time. You're finally getting help from Tech over there in West Texas. I know y'all been looking for that.
Well, we also got
A&M and
yeah,
Longhorns.
so we also got A&M. UTSA is pretty good.
TCU.
Texas State's playing pretty good. North Texas is playing pretty good.
That's a crazy 3 you put in front. I was, talking about like the mid, like
Well, you're saying you're
2020s.
I'm just saying you're saying you're finally getting help. And I was like,
No,
well, we
I'm
had
saying
Texas
we're
A&M.
finally helping you out, like Texas Tech. We're finally contributing to showing that Texas is the best. We haven't done that, guys.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yes, y'all have a good year, but North Texas has had a good few years. Texas State's had a good few years.
We fucked North Texas up
UTSA has
last
been
year.
really good the last few years.
How about
Rice is
UTEP?
decent.
Good transfer portal. Or not transfer portal. Good recruitment going on lately over there in UTEP.
Anyway,
Culture
that is our
changer.
week. That is our week 6 slate for college football. I guess now we'll have the next hour and a half will be Evan.
Man, we took a long time on that college football today. A lot to talk about.
That was if there was a slate, last week was the slate, dude. That is that say no to the weddings type of day.
I was gonna say I apologize for anybody that was busy that day. Weddings, pumpkin patch. I don't know.
Fucking watch the game at the pumpkin patch. What the fuck?
Who knows?
I do it all the time.
Yeah. You're a shitty guy, you know that?
All right.
I'm just kidding, dude. I'm just kidding. I did the same shit too. Hide it right there. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, good pumpkin. Yeah, that's a good one. Let's go, dude.
Yeah, that one's green. Touchdown!
Yeah. Let's move on. NFL.
Yeah.
It's time.
Yeah.
Let's cover that Thursday night game, Seattle
Yeah.
beat Arizona 23-20. Who do we have there?
We both had Seattle. Hey, real quick though.
Yeah, for sure.
Good on Marvin Harrison Jr. to finally get up out of his head. And B, I didn't know how I was going to feel about them jerseys, but them bitches sexy.
Oh, dude. In game, that's a good looking jersey.
Them bitches were sexy. I didn't know if it was going to look like shit stains or not. Did not. Didn't look like shit stains.
How about, you know what? I think us as a culture or us as football fans, we need to stop basing jersey off the photo shoots and let them go on the field first. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like judging a film you haven't watched. You feel me? You gotta let it happen.
Except
You
for
gotta
the
see it in
Steelers
action.
Bumblebee. Except for the Steelers Bumblebee. We can go ahead and judge that one.
Yeah,
Those
there's
aren't-
some certain
those
jerseys
aren't
that are
good.
hideous, and that's one. But, you know, like you said, Marvin Harrison did struggle. 2 picks were on him. But in
Came in
Seattle,
clutch
I mean, they
into the
took
game.
control
Just
first
wasn't
half,
enough,
and
man.
then yeah, Arizona
Yeah,
came back, and there you go.
2-3
Look
big
at Seattle,
plays there at the
good looking
end.
team.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, let's go move on into Dublin, the Croke Park, Ireland. We had Minnesota taking on Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh won 24-21. You know, and I always try to make it a thing to watch Pittsburgh because this is Aaron Rodgers last year. He's one of my favorite quarterbacks, so I got to make sure I take. You know what? Not gonna say that phrase because Aaron's gonna jump all over it. Just
What?
just watch.
Take
I
it
was gonna
in?
say something really weird. Yeah, we're not gonna say that. Just watch
I bet
Aaron
you
Rodgers
would.
his career unfold. Nope. Here we go. I'm done. I learned from that mistake. Here's some notes here. Aaron Rodgers, he leaned heavily on DK Metcalf. This chemistry is going well. He leaned on him early. He had 3 catches for 42 yards on one drive that led to a touchdown. Metcalf had an 80-yard catch and run and was the longest TD in NFL International Series history. And also, Rodgers is getting the ball out fast, under 2.5 seconds. He's throwing the ball. He's letting people know that he is back. But it's also helping Rodgers in the pocket, just kind of getting the ball out there. Also, the Vikings and the offensive line had a lot of injuries. We had rookie guard Donovan Jackson. He's already down. And we had Brian O'Neill with a knee injury and Ryan Kelly with a head. So Minnesota's going to have to figure out what's going on in the offensive line room. Carson Wentz, man. You played a good defense, dude. But he had 6 sacks against him, 2 interceptions. As a quarterback, that's a lot of beating. 6 sacks in the NFL game, that's crazy. But Justin Jefferson showed how he's still elite. We all know that. And also, next week, Vikings play the Browns. So they're going to be the first team to go back-to-back international games. So,
London, right? They're going to London?
I believe so.
Good on 'em.
So.
That's
Yeah.
terrible.
I think I like
Could you
that,
imagine
though.
catching that on your schedule, bro? Oh, you're going to go to Dublin. Oh, hell yeah. And then the next week you're going to London. Like, yo, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Yeah,
I'd be pissed.
maybe that's better than going on.
I mean, it'd be cool. Like, it'd be cool, like sightseeing wise,
round trip.
you
for
know.
sure.
But like as a schedule, I'd be pissed, bro.
But at least you're
Awesome.
playing a new quarterback, Dylan Gabriel. We'll get into it later, but you're playing
Should
a
have been
rookie, so
Shadur,
you
but you
still
know,
should get the dub.
it is what it is.
It is what it is, but Kenneth Gainwell for Steelers stepped up. As we know, Jalen Warren was sidelined with a knee. He took over. He had his best career day with 99 yards, 2 touchdowns, and that's the best by a Steelers running back since 2016.
Speaking of knee, I know we're gonna get
We're
to
gonna
it
get
later
into
on
that.
down the road, but like Tyreek was disgusting.
Disgusting, but he looked happy. Weird.
Yeah. Didn't he look like
That's
he was
weird.
happy to be hurt?
Yeah, I did.
What he
Have you
like?
seen the video?
He's like, "Let's go, fuck yeah!"
Clown.
And then what he did or some shit like that. I was like, "How are you like that?" Because I saw that
Shabby.
first. I was like, I guess the injury wasn't that bad. Then I went, like, the very next video, I scroll up and it's that injury. I was like, how are you that happy?
Yeah, that was disgusting. And also the video of him in the ambulance, he's like smiling. It was
Tell me
funny.
why it gave off, somehow, some way, it gave off the same energy as Earl Thomas flipping off Pete Carroll.
It's kind of, yeah, he kind of,
you know what I mean?
Say
like,
fuck to the Dolphins organization. Like,
yeah,
I'm
he's
happy.
Like, yeah, I'm done here, bro. This is it. You know what I mean? I don't know. Kind of gave off the same energy. Like, opposite energy, but same vibe.
Okay. Sound like a psychologist there. Yeah. Let's move on. We're still in the Steelers. Yeah, squirrel. Yeah, we're still in the Steelers game. But these, Kenneth Gainwell definitely helped Rodgers while running the ball. And also, there's a bye week this week for the Steelers, so I think they're gonna figure out what they want to do with the run game. Are we gonna keep Jaylen Warren here? Or is Kenneth Gainwell gonna be moving up? How are we gonna get that? You still also got Caleb Johnson from Iowa last year, so Steelers got a little bit of research and then figure out what they want to do in scheming for their running back room. And also, an elite company, TJ Watt. He had an INT. He is only one of 7 players with 100 sacks, 8 INTs. All the others are in the Hall of Fame.
Is one his
So
brother?
good on you. I would assume so. I didn't get that down, but I would assume so.
How many touchdowns does he have
INTs.
offensively?
TJ, he ain't his brother like that, bro.
That's a better.
Godly tight end. That's a godly tight end right there.
I remember that year, dude. That year was crazy. He should have won MVP, bro.
Yeah. Reca. Yeah, that was ridiculous. That Texas team was fun, dude. Those were funs, bro. And you had like DeAndre on the other side of the ball. That dude, that was ridiculous. I remember when he had that. I don't remember why.
You had Massage Watson. You had Massage Watson when he was a good guy. You had the good boy before he was a.
That's like feels like a long time ago. You feel me? Yeah, before he turned out to be
back when the Texans were
Massage Watson.
Yeah, piece of shit.
Let's go on, dude. Next, let's go to the 12 o'clock.
Let me see your titties.
We had, God, Jesus. We had Washington against Atlanta. Final score: Atlanta beat Washington 34-27. What do you think about that? Michael Penix Jr. definitely bounces back. The last game they lost to the Panthers 30-0. It was it's his worst career outing. But he comes out, he throws a career high 313 passing yards. He targeted Drake London a lot, 8 receptions for 110 yards, 1 touchdown. And guys, Kyle Pitts got another touchdown. Holy shit, 5 receptions for 70 yards, 1 touchdown. Yeah, he did throw 1 pick though, which is fine. But the offense looked retooled and ready for whatever challenges are ahead.
I told you should have drafted his ass.
Nope. I'm still happy with Tyler Warren. You know that? Also, fuck this guy. Fuck Aaryn. Fantasy. I dropped my highest points ever in that league. 140. 12-team league. And I lose like 195 to 140. Like, what the fuck, dude? You let a guy have a good week instead of just shitting on him by 40? Ridiculous. We'll get into why one of your guys, or why your team went off. One of your guys had a career day. He kind of showed.
Are you talking about
what he's about?
Our boy Aston Ginty?
Mm-hmm. Former Bronco.
Oh, wait. Former Bronco? Aston Ginty was never a former Bronco.
Yeah, Boise State.
You stupid piece of shit.
He should have came to Denver. But let's go, man. Commanders, dude. Marcus Mariota, he managed the offense effectively without, Jaden Daniel, of course.
I love Mariota, man.
But he's not a bad backup. Sorry, I had Siri going off for some reason. That was weird. But I don't know if you heard me, but Marcus Mariota manages the offense effectively.
Mhm.
Debo Samuel actually led the passing attack, while your boy, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt and Chris Rodriguez Jr. combined for 100-plus rushing yards. Washington were 1 for 8 on third down. They failed to create those explosive plays. But the defense, man, I was saying back then, a couple episodes ago, this team is old, man. The defense is old. They let up 400 yards. The only time will tell if this team can stay healthy on the defensive side. But Bijan Robinson, he shined again. He posted his career best 181 scrimmage yards, 75 rushing yards, 106 receiving yards. Some of his highlights was a touchdown run and a 69-yard reception fueled by Atlanta's offense. And he honestly continues to be the focal point of this Falcons offense, which is good, dude. And that's about it there for the Atlanta Falcon game. Moving on to Buffalo. Did we get that right? Did we both have Atlanta on that one? Perfect. We both got Atlanta. We're 3-0 right now in the NFL so far. And we're about to be 4-0. Jesus. You lost one?
I had Minnesota
did you
beating
lose?
Pittsburgh.
Oh, okay. Okay, 2-1. I'm 3-0 right now. Perfect. New Orleans and Buffalo. Final score was 31-19. This game was... That score shows it was a little bit worse than it was. This game was close, man. Josh Allen, he finally delivered in the crunch time here in this game. The Saints actually closed the gap with about 9 minutes left to 2 points. It was like 21-19. But on the pivotal 3rd and 5, Josh Allen scrambled for 27 yards, kept the drive alive, and then scored with a 28-yard strike to Dalton Kincaid, which kind of sealed the game there. But Buffalo, they kind of fell into a lull in the second half. New Orleans looked steady on the run game to keep things close, but you can't match the Buffalo Bills late. So the final score was 31-19. Moving on to Detroit and Cleveland. Detroit fucked up Cleveland. I think we all knew that was going to happen, 34-10. There was a point I was watching it. It looked like Aiden Hutchinson got injured, and all the fans were like this. Hands were on their head. People were like gasping. They had their hands over their face. And then he got up and walked off. So I had a little bit of scare in Detroit there. Moving on to Tennessee and Houston. Texans, their offense, man, first half struggled again. But the second half, they exploded with touchdowns on the first 3 drives. They finally showed what this offense can do with a rhythm. The rookie running back Woody Marks fueled the turnaround.
Don't get
with
mad at me. What
119
was the
total
score for
yards.
the Detroit? What was the Detroit score?
34-10.
Detroit?
Yeah. No, you're good, dude. 119 total yards and 2 touchdowns. Titans offense. You know Callahan, I'm not a big fan, but he actually gave his play calling shift to
Shit, we're on.
Bo
Oh,
Hardegree.
fuck. Okay, what was the Houston score? I'm sorry, I'm lacking
0.
here.
I'm on that one right now. 26-0. Like I was
Okay, you're
saying,
good,
though, Callahan shifted his play calling to Bo Hardegree, which it didn't produce no improvement. I'm not a big fan of Callahan. I think that should be a coach that should be fired next. I'm just not a big fan of him. He doesn't control the clock very well either. None of these games have been really close. But final score is what it was, man. This Texas defense is pretty tough. Let's move on to Carolina, New England. New England spanked Carolina 42-13, even after Carolina spanked Atlanta last week 30-0.
It was 42 to what, 18?
That game was pretty much 13. What's wrong with you, bro? What's wrong with you, man?
Bro,
Drake made 2 touchdowns. Not much to talk about there. He's out of it.
I'm a piece of shit right now.
Piece of shit. Any thoughts on any of these games so far? Anything surprise you here? Did I have Carolina, New England? Who'd I have there?
You had New England. You're on. You got a perfect. You're perfect right now. You're perfect right now. That's what surprised me.
And it ended. It ended.
It ended
Because Jackson Dart in MetLife took down the Chargers 21-18. You know what, dude? I even was thinking about it after the podcast. The Chargers are going to charge her. You know, that's going to happen. That's how the Chargers do. That's their identity. They're kind of like Franklin over there in college football. Not even Franklin, because they lose to teams like this. You feel me? Not saying Giants are bad. They're not on the level as Oregon, though. But they fall, dude. It honestly started.
They'd fuck up Oregon. So
Who would?
The Giants?
Chargers? Oh, Giants,
Chargers?
definitely, dude.
Chargers,
any
too.
team would fuck up it.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Then on Oregon's, I was like, you're right. They're past that.
I was making like a comparison, you know.
Got you,
get you, though.
like, right, that's what you're
Oregon
saying.
caliber teams in the NFL, yeah.
They are the Penn State of the NFL. I got you.
Yeah.
Let's
go,
not,
though.
They couldn't handle a Buffalo, is what you're saying. A Buffalo, an Eagles.
Chief. Even though they beat them, they won't beat them in playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Chiefs in the playoffs, different breed, though. But this game started with a Jackson Dart. Like, the first drive, dude, like, I already knew there was something was up, dude. It was a 75-yard touchdown drive. Jackson Dart finished with a 14-yard or a 15-yard rushing score there. Oh, and fun fact, it was the first quarterback since Patrick Mahomes to lead an 80-plus yard touchdown drive on an opening possession of the first career start. Pretty cool. Also, throwing the ball wasn't too crazy. He was 13 for 20, 111 yards. Nothing crazy. But they did lose Malik Neighbors. That's going to be tough for the future games. And also for the Chargers, Joe Alt injured. So, who knows?
Almost got a trade done that week for Malik Neighbors. Thank God he didn't want to do it.
Yeah, good that fell through.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Herbert was pressured all game. Also, at the end of the game, you need to go over there and get a tie on the drive, and you found yourself in a 4th and 25. That is no way to tie a ball game. And then you get and then you get the ball back, and then you just squander it. Nothing much. It had like 22 seconds, of course. You didn't do much. That's it there. Let's move on. Philly, Tampa Bay. Philly was up like 24-7 at halftime. They kind of floundered a little bit. Tampa Bay had those big plays. Mbuka was like a 77-yard touchdown or something like that. Also, Bucky Irvin had a 72-yard touchdown. So you're letting those big plays. You were up. Almost squandered that, but the game was really over. 31-25 final. And let's move on. Indianapolis and Rams. Finally, somebody took them down. The Rams. Aaryn, the Rams took them down. Have I only just missed one so far, or did I take Tampa Bay?
You took Tampa Bay.
Okay, so I got 2 losses. What about this Colts and Rams game? What did I take?
You took the Rams.
Perfect. Rams with a dub, brother. Rams with a dub. Puka Nacua, best receiver right now in the NFL. He leads the league. The final score there is 27-20. He leads the league in receiving yards. Matthew Stafford connected with Puka Nacua 13 times on 15 targets. He orchestrated 96-yard 2-minute drives before halftime. Also, Colts. I want to highlight this guy because he went to not a very good school, a very good football program. Adonai Mitchell.
Fuck you.
Fumbled
Adonai Mitchell. Fuck you.
Honestly, I don't even care what his name is because he fumbled at the Rams' 1-yard line, kind of like Jonathan Taylor did last year before he scored, dropped it, and it resulted in a touchback. That's some Colts shit right there. That would be a go-ahead touchdown. He fumbled it. He also later committed a holding penalty that would wipe out Jonathan Taylor's 53-yard touchdown. So he wiped off 13, maybe 14. He actually wiped off 12 points off the board, excluding the PATs.
How many semifinals have y'all made?
And let's go to the Rams defense. They came through and they played good. How about that? The Rams beat the Colts And moving on, Jacksonville 49ers. Final score was Jacksonville 26, 49ers 21. Did we have Jacksonville or 49ers here? What do we have? I think I picked Jacksonville. The injuries of San Fran.
You're gonna have to
Who'd I
give me the
pick,
score again because you cut out. You cut out. What was the score?
Oh, 26-21 Jacksonville. 26-21 Jacksonville. Holy smokes, that was ridiculous.
Yeah.
And for the viewers, you definitely will remember that Jacksonville score.
You had Jacksonville.
Perfect. You had to take Jacksonville there. 49ers had a lot of injuries.
I'm getting fucked.
Are you? It's okay, dude. But this Jacksonville defense, dude, is looking pretty damn tough. Lawrence, I'm still not the biggest fan of him. 174 yards, 1 touchdown. But man, as a fan of the NFL, I'm a big fan of defenses. This Jacksonville defense looks good. They had 4 takeaways. Jacksonville, tough team. And also I think Robert Saleh and Cohen had an altercation after the game of Robert Saleh, I think, this is allegedly, I think he was accusing Cohen of having advanced sign stealing technologies after the game, and they kind of had a little bit of a shouting match there. But who gives a fuck? 49ers lost. Let's move on. Let's move on to a player that went to one of the best football programs.
Saleh, isn't that the Jets head coach?
No, Jets head coach was, yes. He got fired with Aaron Rodgers. Then he went defensive coordinator.
He's at Jacksonville?
No, he's a 49er. He was saying Cohen was
that's right, Cohen's
having some signs stealing thing happening and something, and Cohen was talking shit don't say that or something like that. I don't know what happened, but it was pretty crazy to see coaches get mad after that game, even though Jacksonville won.
Okay.
Robert Saleh was not a fan. No, you're good, dude.
No.
Now let's get to my little segue here, dude. I almost fucked up. This guy comes from a hell of a football school. Patrick Mahomes, man. Holy shit. I'm going to get through this, and I got to ask you a question.
Okay.
And I want you to answer it best of your abilities, no bias. Really think this through, because it's going to be a hard question for you. Mahomes, let me get to this first, and I'll ask you the question. Mahomes, he looked sharp. He threw for a season-high 270 yards, 4 touchdowns. The Kansas City Chiefs, they scored on their 7 of their first 8 drives. Ridiculous. They only punted in garbage time. And also, Xavier Worthy, looking like a true number 1 right now, dude. Him and Rice are going to have a good, 1-2 duo, man. Either one of them could be But Rice is out. So Worthy can step into that number 1 role it showed in that game.
Isn't he about to be back?
Yeah, he's about to be back, though. We'll see how that works out. Worthy is a deep threat guy. We already knew that. But Ravens, here's my question. Lamar Jackson, I think he got out in the third quarter with a hamstring injury. Cooper Rush, I think, is going to start the next 2 games. Is it panic mode in Baltimore? You're 1-3.
Yes.
Is Baltimore done? Or you still think there's some fight left?
I don't know about done. But they can still sneak into the wild card. But it's definitely panic time. I'd be ringing the alarms.
I agree, dude. Also, with Steelers playing pretty damn good, which I don't know why. That was one thing about NFL fans. I don't know why they were writing off the Steelers. You know what I'm saying? Aaron Rodgers was I think was a huge upgrade over.
I think it was more of that they got
Fields.
rid of all their pieces. It looked like they were committing to a rebuild. I mean, yeah, that's why I wrote them off. I was like, they're on rebuild mode. They ain't gonna do much. And hey, sometimes them rebuild years, they come through that year.
I didn't see it as a rebuild. I saw it as a retooling. But we all have different insights. We're not experts, but all I'm saying is I didn't have Steelers winning the division, though. But looking at the games here, the Steelers are clear-cut favorites right now, I think. Ravens 1-3. You have Lamar Jackson getting injured. Then you have the Bengals. And
Yeah.
oh my goodness, they look terrible. And then you have the
Yeah, they look
Browns, which
cooked.
are trying to figure out, hey, let's play. They're juggling quarterbacks. Joe Flacco and then Dylan
They
Gamble's
need to
coming
be in
in.
rebuild mode.
Yeah, I agree.
I
I'm a
think
big
they
fan of
just
that defense, though.
they keep trying to save that shit, man. It's just time to, like, call me crazy. Maybe it's time to move off Myles Garrett. Not saying he's playing bad or anything, but you can get a lot of pieces for that man. You might as well just go ahead
Just
and
sign him to
commit
an
to the
extension,
rebuild.
too, for sure. It's a big, yeah, I get it. What a dog, though. I just feel like he
it's
looks
hard
so
to move
weird.
off of him. It's hard to
Yeah.
move off of him, but I feel like you have to in the name of the rebuild. You can get like what 3-4 first round picks from that man.
You can get a fuck ton.
Yeah,
And they might
and
look
a
at it
stud
next
and
year.
a star player.
Yeah.
But they'll trade him. They'll trade him for Justin Tucker.
Well, I was going to say Chiefs beat the Ravens 37-20. Chicago beat the Raiders 25-24. Blocked a field goal. Raiders, that's what you get.
Wait, what was it?
Ashton Genty, though, 25-24.
25.
Ashton Genty, 138 yards, 1 touchdown. And he had 2 touchdown receiving. He went off. If a running back is going off like that, dude, you've got to win that game. Geno Smith is struggling. He had 3 interceptions. He's looking as a – because everybody thought it was going to be like an upgraded Aiden O'Connell, and you can say maybe an upgrade, but he is – I've never been high on Geno Smith personally, but the digress is happening. He's decreasing a lot of – I don't know what happened, like decreasing a lot of attributes right now for some reason. It's pretty weird. He had 117 yards to finish the game. Pretty weird stuff going on over there, Geno Smith. But let's move on.
You know what?
A team.
No, let's
What's
not
up?
move on. No, let's not
Here
move
we
on.
go.
I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this fucking hyping this man. The man had one fucking good year. What do you mean he regressed? No, he didn't regress. He went back to who he is. A fucking backup. The fuck are we talking about? What did he do at New York? Got benched. What did he do in Seattle? Sit behind Russell for the ever. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? This man regressed. Like, no, he was never him. He just had a fucking great year. Jesus. I'm sorry. I'm not the biggest I hate the hype train for Geno. I never understood it.
Fair enough. I can't disagree with the take, man. I'm not mad at it. I've never been a big fan of him either, but I can see what you're saying. But I want to tell you something. You trade your star player.
Let me tell you something.
You trade your star player, right? Hell of a defensive player.
Mm-hmm.
You get these first round draft picks. People hate it. He's one of the fan favorites. And then you play him, and then you drop 40 on him, and it's a tie ball game. Let's get this out the way first. NFL, can we get rid of ties? There's no way a game that good deserved to be ended in a tie. I need one clear winner. Okay, that's stupid. But 40-40, Aaryn, are you also a big question for you? Are we starting to get a little worried about Green Bay's defense? Are we just saying, hey, that Cowboys offense is just that damn good? Because the Cowboys offense, I think, is pretty damn good.
The Cowboys going Cowboy at the end of the day. I'm not too worried about Green Bay's defense. I don't want to say that. I'm not too worried about the defensive front of Green Bay. I don't watch too much Green Bay football. I'm not a big Green Bay guy.
It's just one bad game, though. It's just one bad game. So maybe it was just Cowboys had something to prove.
I did wish Michael Parsons got like 30 sacks that game and just feasted. Maybe got like an interception, scoop score, touchdown type shit. I really wanted him to feast that game so the whole entire stadium would boo Jerry Jones and maybe he would go like die in a hole somewhere and the Cowboys could actually be good again.
We don't mean die in a hole, Jerry Jones. You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean die in a
death.
hole. Die in a fucking hole, dude. I'm just kidding.
Dude.
I'm just kidding. Sell the fucking team, though.
Right, go to his son.
He ain't gonna die in a hole, dude. He's gonna die when he goes to bed tonight. The dude's fucking ancient.
Dang.
What? It's a peaceful way to go in your sleep.
That's how I would go.
You don't know that. That's how you want to go. Is that what you mean?
No, that's how I'm going. I'm dictating right now.
You're just gonna
When I'm 85.
you're gonna overdose on melatonin.
Yeah, overdose on melatonin and vitamins, dude. Yeah, God. One melatonin knocks me out, so I don't know how that would be.
As long as I
But-
don't go gruesomely, I'm good.
Unless it's like, yeah, if it's a fast,
Yeah,
Maybe.
like decapitation
I'll
or
take that.
something.
is that fast? That seems like,
I'd imagine.
who knows? But let's
As quick as
talking about
Never mind, we're not gonna-
decapitation.
we're not gonna go there.
I think Dak Prescott decapitated this defense, dude. Jesus. He delivered one of his
Still can't
best
sell me on
outings,
it.
going
Still can't sell me on that motherfucker.
31 for 40, 319 yards, 3 touchdowns, plus a rushing score. They overcame a 13-point deficit early. And look, man, a blocked PAT again. What's going on with the field goals, dude? There's something going on with these freaking field goals. I've never been more scared as a football fan.
Motherfuckers dropping 67 yarders like it's nothing, 70 yarders in the preseason, and they're all getting blocked now.
All blocked and then returned for touchdowns. And you're like, okay, blocked was enough. It all started last year
Yeah, tell them about it.
when the
Tell 'em
NFL
about it.
rigged the Broncos and Chiefs game. All right?
There we go.
They didn't want us to succeed, and that shit happened. It broke my. That was damn near heartbreak.
They couldn't have their project baby fucking get beat.
Yeah, no, that was ridiculous. Also, but can I tell you something? Jordan Love showed out too. Are we a big fan of Jordan Love coming from Aaryn's side? What are you thinking?
I mean, I'm not big on him, but I don't like him, but I don't not like him. You know what I mean?
You're just not a Packer fan.
Yeah, I'm really not. And everybody's gonna call me stupid because the only reason I got nothing against the Packers. I don't like the Packers. I really got nothing against the Packers except for their fucking colors. God, I hate their uniforms, so I just don't ever want to watch them. It's fucking ugly, dude. Baby shit green and cheddar yellow. Who was like, that's the way to go.
You wouldn't wear it, dude. Someone gave you a free
Fuck,
jersey. Aaron
I
Rodgers,
would wear it if
vintage.
they're paying me fucking millions of dollars to wear it. I
I'd
would
wear
wear
a
it happily,
Rodgers
but
jersey.
no, I'm not gonna go buy a fucking. I'd own one. I'll tell you what, I'd own two. I'd own 2 Packer jerseys, and fucking hope they're away jerseys, and that would be a Brett Favre jersey. It's because I think that's just an iconic jersey. That's what I grew up on. I mean, Aaron Rodgers. Yes, I watched pretty much his whole career, but I grew up on like Brett Favre and shit. I said
Yeah.
grew up on Brett Favre. I caught more of his later years, but I have vivid memories of Brett Favre and Donald
That's me
Driver.
with
dude.
Rodgers.
And Donald
Nice.
Driver, dude. Yeah, fucking love me some Donald Driver.
I'm trying to think who. I don't know who I would have Packers wise. Of course, Aaron Rodgers. That's one of my favorite quarterbacks.
Fucking
like Jordan Nelson. Dude, I've always been a Clay Matthews fan.
I was about to say
though.
Clay Matthews. I was literally about to say that.
Yeah, man, I've always been a fan, dude. I loved him, dude.
You know
Well,
what?
let's go,
There's
dude.
one jersey that I want that would hurt me the most because it's a Jets jersey.
Nice.
But Darrell Revis, man,
Revis?
I need that Revis Island jersey, dude.
I'm not mad at it.
Beautiful, dude. That's my all-time favorite corner right there.
Yeah. That's a
Prime
damn
for
good corner to
prime,
root for.
greatest prime of all time. At corner.
You know what? Let's get through this so we can get our
Yeah, we still got to do the whole week 5 prediction, dude.
yeah, it'll be rapid. I just want to say Micah Parsons, he had 7 pressures, 1 sack. Kenny Clark for Cowboys coming from the Packers in that trade. I think he's been playing absolutely phenomenal in these games. Big fan of him. But also, a funny little side note here, a side stat, is that the 40-40 finish marks the second highest scoring tie in NFL history, behind only the Raiders and Patriots, which tied in 1964, 43-43. Pretty interesting stat there. Dallas is now the first team ever to score 40-plus points at home with 0 turnovers and not win. The stat line is 300, 0, and 1. All time entering Sunday. Isn't that ridiculous?
Pretty well.
First team in history to do that, yeah. But let's go. Okay, we're going to gloss over this game because besides the Tyreek Hill thing, Miami and Jets. But my boy, I ain't going to, you know what? I don't care what anybody y'all say. Darren Waller, he was a damn dog at Raiders. He torched us in Denver. He comes back. He gets 2 touchdowns. And that clip with him and John Gruden, I get hype every time I see it, dude. Try to draw a scheme for me, something like that. Had a whole fucking team on me. I'm like, hell yeah, let's go. That shit banger. I don't care what you say. It's not Madden music. That shit's fucking banger, dude. All right, and Gruden with him, he's like
what was the
this.
score?
27-21 Dolphins. I'm a big fan of Darren Waller, dude. Even though he was a Raider, he torched us. I'm a big fan. And Tua, he played an average game. Jets, dude, they're just filled with a lot of issues. Not just from coaching, but from just play and penalties. You know who else? And I'm going to say this, even with Joe Burrow, this team, I don't think Joe Burrow could fix what's going on. Organization, not a big fan of organization. Coaching, not a big fan of the coaching. You know, I had to talk here with my
Great unis.
I want your opinion here, too. Don't you feel like Bengals, because me and you always have the conversation about how teams kind of let go of coaches too early. Don't you feel like Bengals let coaches too long, like Marvin Lewis and now Zach Taylor?
Yeah.
Don't you feel like there's a little?
I think I don't even know if I could blame the coach at this point. That organization is just in such disarray that it's almost like I feel bad for Burrow and Chase. It's like it don't matter what you put around them, they're fucked. They gotta get dad up out of there, dude. It's time to go. I don't think. It's hard to say who would go. I don't think Joe would go. I think he would stay. Seems like that kind of guy.
Yeah. I'm also going to just gloss over this Broncos win, too. That's just how bad this game was. We took advantage. Other than that first drive, 28-3 final score. Other than that first drive, Cincinnati just went away. But like I was saying, I don't think Joe Burrow is going to fix this problem. Even if he was here, he struggled the first game against the Browns in week 1. This team is in disarray, like Aaryn said. This offensive line, I want to paint you a picture before I get into this glossing, right, Aaryn?
Sure.
So we didn't blitz at all. We still had like 3 sacks, right? I want you to think we had 3 down linemen, right? We had a nose and 2 ends. Sorry, 3 linemen, sorry. They had 5 guys for us to block, right? Jonathan Cooper and Nick Benito blow past the tackles, and they leave like the other 3 blocking our nose. And we still got the sack, dude. It was a ridiculous photo. You've got to see the photo.
Have you seen the one with Houston?
Where
all 6 linemen go to block 1 guy.
That's kind of what it looked like, yeah. He got sacked. It was ridiculous.
Jesus, Evan, right. You fucking cooked.
And I'm going to go here. J.K. Dobbins, he had his first 100-yard game as a Bronco. And this is the first 100-yard game as a rusher has had in the Sean Payton era in 38 games. We've never had a 100-yard rusher. The last time was Latavius Murray. I think it was 2022 when we got him in that trade. I love Latavius. You know, that's an underrated running back. I just want to put that out there. Hard-nosed running back.
He was the one from New Orleans, right? Yeah. They didn't use him.
I think he had 100-yard games against the Chargers, if I'm not mistaken. But that's crazy. Bo Nix played pretty well. He had 1 interception. I saw what he was doing. I get it. I'd rather him not throw the pick, but force the ball. Okay.
It's a gunslinger,
but this defense, yeah. And I also got a guy for you, dude. I want to hear you the stat before we move on. Patrick Surtain locked up Jamar Chase for 1 catch, 8 yards on 13 matchups, including 0 for 10 in man coverage. Chase, he finished with just 23 yards, his 4th lowest career mark. Also, this is before we get into that. Broncos is the first 500-yard offensive game under Payton too. So that was ridiculous.
There'll be more. There will be more.
Think so?
It's,
Damn,
it's
man.
Sean fucking
Thanks,
Payton,
bro.
dude.
You're a good guy. 512
Nice.
yards. Let's get into these.
Hold on. So I gotta go over the
What
records
happened?
now.
Oh, yeah.
So, week 4, you went 12-3. Absolutely cooked it. I went 7-8. Absolutely bombed it. My overall record. Oh, hold on. I forgot our. You went 12-3-1. I went 7-8-1. And my overall record is 26-21-1. Your overall record is 33-14-1.
There should never be a 1 at the end of that. That's ridiculous. All right, Aaryn, how fast can you write, bud?
As fast as I can.
All right, let's get it going. Rapid picks tonight, because it's already 12:20. San Francisco travels into Los Angeles to play the Rams. I'll let you pick first, or do you want me to pick first?
I got Rams.
I got Rams, too. 49ers littered with injuries.
Yeah. Naturally.
Yeah, that's just always how it happens. You ready for the next one?
Yep.
8:30 a.m., another overseas game for Minnesota back-to-back. They play the Cleveland Browns. I'm going to go the Vikings. Dylan Gabriel, I think he's going to have a tough time. Even though Minnesota's offensive line's a little shaken up. Or a lot. They're shaking up pretty bad, but I got Minnesota.
Call me crazy. I'm going to go Cleveland for the simple fact that they're going back-to-back overseas.
Back-to-back overseas.
That's going to be tough.
3 offensive linemen injured. And you're playing against Myles Garrett and Mason Graham. I totally get the thought process there. Let's move on to another 12 o'clock game. We have Denver going to Philadelphia. I think this is going to be a close game, but I'm going to go Philadelphia here.
I am as well.
Houston at Baltimore. Now, this is where I might go a little crazy. But Cooper Rush, I've always been a big fan of Cooper Rush as a backup. He plays well. You still have Derrick Henry, and he only had 8 touches last game. We got to ramp that up. That shit cannot happen again. I'm going to go Baltimore, get a clutch win.
Same.
Hell yeah. There we go. Oh, here we go. 12 o'clock, we have Miami at Carolina. I am going to go Carolina.
I'm going to go Miami.
Waller's back. Another 12 o'clock game. Las Vegas at the Indianapolis Colts. I am going to go Colts.
As am I.
Perfect. 12 o'clock game. We have Giants at New Orleans. And what's funny is New Orleans are actually favored by -1.5. But I'm going to take the Giants, man. I'm a big fan of that defense.
I am also going to take the Giants just because I have zero, and I mean zero, faith in New Orleans. I would not be surprised if they went 0-17 this year.
Isn't that crazy that they're favored right now? I get it because Dart, and New Orleans played a good game against Buffalo, but I don't think they're repeating that performance.
Spencer Rattler or Jackson Dart? Exactly.
That's an easy take. Yeah. Another 12 o'clock game. We got Dallas at the Jets. Listen, this Jets team's riddled with penalties and issues. I'm going to go Dallas here.
Call me crazy. I'm going Jets. They got to get one eventually. They started the season pretty hot, looking good. They just need to turn that ship around, man.
Okay.
So I'm going to say this is the week they do it. I'm wrong, but
okay, fair enough. We got a 3:05 game. Tennessee at Arizona. I'm going to go Arizona. I think Marvin Harrison is going to have a bounce back game, even though he had a good ending. He didn't start good, but I think his full head of steam. Cam Ward struggling. They switched over play callers. It's a tough little situation over there, Tennessee.
I'm also going Arizona.
Also, you know what? Can we stop this blatant, disregard, of, forgetting that this guy is a rookie. Not all rookies are going to come in and, you know what I'm saying?
Are we talking about Cam
Light
Ward?
the game up. Yeah, it's like he went to
The
Tennessee.
dude plays for
do you want this
Tennessee.
guy to do?
Yeah, what the fuck you want him to do, bro? He plays for Tennessee. He's playing good.
Tired
I
of
think
it,
he's
man.
playing just fine.
Tired of the narrative. I love his. Did you hear his press conference?
Yeah,
They asked him.
He said,
We
we're
asked.
playing like, yeah, we asked.
I was like, hell yeah, what a quote.
Honestly, when he said that, bro, I was like, damn, that was AI. That's crazy. Ain't nobody gonna be saying that. Turns out it was real.
I think it's the realest quarterback we've got in the NFL.
Bro, that dude's chill as fuck. Even when he's just sitting there.
I like Cam Ward.
He's literally just standing there like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, remember that? Yeah. That dude was funny.
He don't
Okay,
drop
now
back,
this
bro.
one-
He don't drop back. He walks back.
Walks back, just fucking bang,
Yeah, bro.
chilling.
He's just like-
He don't even care if he gets hit or not.
He looks like that the dad that's playing all-time quarterback at a Pee-wee football game, bro. He's just like, all right, there we go. Cool.
I ain't moving far. I get it. What a good simile there. Well, it's not simile. What the fuck am I saying? Analogy. Jesus, good analogy. I was talking crazy. Okay, now this game, this is either game of the week or the Broncos or Philadelphia. I haven't figured it out yet. But Tampa Bay at Seattle.
Give me
I'm gonna
Tampa
go
Bay.
Seattle. Fair enough. We got Detroit at Cincinnati. I don't think this game's going to be close. Detroit. They almost got me with the switcheroo there. Detroit
I
with
am
this one.
also going Detroit.
Perfect. 3:25 game. We have the Washington Commanders at the Los Angeles Chargers. I think the Chargers are going to bounce back. Washington got an old defense. I think Chargers get the dub here.
I do too. I'm just gonna copy you pretty much this whole week after that 12-3.
Yeah, we didn't do that bad. We did not do
Who's
that
we?
bad.
I did
I
terrible.
mean, like, you did good in college.
Oh, okay.
So we switched. I did shitty, and you did shitty. I did good. You know what I'm saying? Now this one, it's hard for you to pick New England, I would say. It's a division game, but is New England traveling into Buffalo? I'm going to go Buffalo, dude. I think it's going to be a long time. I think they're going to be the best team in the league.
Why is that
three
hard?
losses.
Why is that hard for me? It's fucking Buffalo easy.
No, I meant like I was saying because I don't think you've ever chosen against New England this year yet. Because they haven't really played anybody like this crazy, so it's like hard for
Yeah,
me
but
to
I'm
like,
also a lot higher on New England than most. I thought they had a chance to sneak into the playoffs. Now, not so much, but
And actually, I did too. That's a funny thing. I agree.
so
Okay, so the Monday night game. Let's top it off here. Kansas City rolling into Jacksonville. Good defense. But Trevor Lawrence, big game. Not a fan. I'm going to go Kansas City.
as am I. Yep. Is that
There
it?
we go, dude. That ended. Yeah, that's it.
Sick.
There we go. That's going to end the podcast here. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Hopefully we get some sponsors going. Any sponsors? I think we have some lined up maybe. But who knows?
We do.
That's going to end the episode. You got anything else to end it on, brother?
Look, guys. Come mid-February, we're gonna hit a seasonal depression. We're not gonna know what to do with life anymore. We'd be watching fucking what's up? Basketball? The fuck? Gives a fuck. Fuck basketball. Pansies. When basketball's done, what are we watching? Huh? Fucking golf? I ain't watching.
Well, I can be
golf.
honest with you. I'm watching football highlights. All games.
So why don't we love it while it's here? Huh? Why don't we live in the moment? Enjoy the ride, the craziness. Your team may suck. Who gives a shit? That's part of the fun. Fuck it. Football.
I feel like I'm sitting at a pew. You know, I'm taking it all in. What a devotional for the day. Let's end it there. Nothing to say about it. Thank y'all for listening. Subscribe to the podcast. See y'all.
Oops.
Doing pretty good, thanks for asking. Thanks for asking. I said I'm doing pretty good, thanks for asking. Hey. Okay, well, I just blew the fuck out of my headphones. I know what I mean, man.